always wear rubber gloves when handling raw fish. On the cowbell tonight, former Walleye Shane Burschback getting those fans riled up. Sebastian Cosa would get the start in net for game one. John Lethman, ECHL Goalie of the Year, starts tomorrow. First period, Fisher jumping on the power play. Seth Barton made a great play to keep the puck in the zone. Is rewarded. Walleye grabbed the lead. Almost 15 minutes in, though, Indy on the power play. Colin Bielik, the wrister, and we are tied up at 1 goal apiece. After a scoreless second period, action picks up in the third. Walleye back on the power play. Check out the passing. Gordy Green, the go-ahead goal. Kirilov Tatayev and Trenton Bliss, the helpers, and Toledo's special teams continuing to shine. Back on the power play, Tatayev shot, rebounds to Brandon Hawkins, tucks it under the crossbar, the all-important 2-goal lead. And then under 90 seconds ago, Walleye back on the power play. Hawkins to Bliss. The guys back down from Grand Rapids making the difference tonight as Toledo takes game one 4-1, going 4 of 7 with the man advantage. Very chippy, particularly in the third period. Fish now with the advantage in the best of 7 series.
Just got to stay disciplined, keep our heads. Play hard between the whistles, all the other stuff, just stay out of it, let them do all that kind of stuff. And we've seen this before. Every team, that's how they think they're going to beat us, and we just outsmart them and make them pay in the power play. So, again, I love their energy, love their compete level, love that we stayed connected for the most part of the game, and we just have to make sure we do it again.
It's huge. It's huge. The first one's always massive, and then you want to protect your house, so we're get our rest and then come back ready to do that tomorrow.
Before we get to tomorrow, let's bring in Matt Melzak and Claire Dow.
All right, thank you. Back out here at the Huntington Center. Claire, we talked about it in the broadcast. We talked about it all the way back in the pregame. Special teams can make or break a team in the playoffs. Well, Toledo's scored 4 times tonight on the power play.
That's all we saw was special team scores, even for Indy. Indy got 1 power play goal, but other than that, Toledo's penalty kill shut the fuel down, and man, oh man, did they just kind of roll on the power play. Toledo looked like they couldn't be stopped. They took advantage of the man advantage, not to sound cheesy, but that's what you have to do in the playoffs. You can't let these other teams come into your house or on the road and push you around and just take advantage of it. So Toledo did a nice job showing if you're going to commit a penalty, we are going to make you pay on the scoreboard.
And they really did tonight. That power play was absolutely on fire all night long. And Toledo, they absorbed that physicality from Indy. You knew that Indy was going to come in. They were going to be physical at them. They were going to try to push Toledo around. And Toledo took care of it. They held on to the puck. They still controlled a lot of this game, even despite that. They had a lot of puck possession tonight.
They did, especially in the first period. We talked a lot about how they had the first 9 shots on goal before Indy even got a great look. And then Sebastian Cosa kind of came in strong at the end. Strong all game, but really faced quite a few good looks there with the last 5 minutes or so of the third period. Held strong, and here we are up 1-0 in the first after 1 game.
Yeah, that's the key. Toledo getting game 1 of this best of 7 series. They'll look to make it 2-0 over the Indy Fuel in this series tomorrow night, right back here at the Huntington Center. For right now, let's send it back to you in the studio.